Hey, good morning. Yesterday, I told you I was going to start a 6-part series on traits of high performers in leadership. And yesterday, we talked a little bit about planning for yesterday. So, how do you plan your week on Sunday so that Monday you're ready to go? So, we're going to dive into all of those things a little bit here and hit one of the key foundational aspects of leadership. So, let's talk about it. So, is everybody having a good Monday morning? Did you jump out of bed fired up because it's Monday? I did. Why? Because I planned for it. I knew what I was looking forward to. I had the mindset, I had the attitude, and I had a plan. I got out of bed early. Kelly's like, I'm early today. I'm fired up. Let's go to the gym. I mean, we were in alignment with everything. It was awesome. We hit the gym hard, had the protein drinks. I'm ready to go. We are hitting it hard this week with 6 traits of high performing leaders. So the first one, mindset matters. Matters. So let's take a look at this. So the thing you need to think about is mind your head. Mind your head. And there's 2 aspects to this. There's attitude and values. Attitude and values. And if you don't have these 2 things to focus on in your leadership, you're really kind of missing the foundation. The foundation. Because these are 2 things you can't deviate on. I mean, really, you shouldn't deviate on any of your leadership aspects. But if you don't have these, you can't build this amazing house of leadership on nothing. You got to have a strong attitude and strong values. So we're going to jump into this here real quick. The reality is, how are you viewing challenges? That's your mindset. That's your attitude. You have a can-do attitude. And it's pretty cool because there's some really good TED Talks out there. And there's actually a Stanford professor, Dr. Carol Dweck. And she's a psychologist. Look her up on TED. Watch some of her TED Talks. And it's fascinating because people's mindset determines their outcomes. It determines their outcomes. And she started talking about how there were a bunch of studies done with elementary school students and how they would look at different standardized testing. It was fascinating because when you look at different parts of society, different people had different mindsets as to how they were going to react to things. Now, that's good, that's bad, because we got to think about this. If you're told you're going to perform lower, you're going to perform lower. These people were told they were going to perform higher, and they outperformed everybody else. So go back and watch her TED Talks. I promise you will like them. So that's one aspect of it. What's the other aspect? The other aspect is your values. So why are you doing things the way that you do? What is your North Star? What is your guiding principle? What are your values of being a human being? So your principles and standards of behavior are your values, your judgment of what is important in life. So we have to look at these 2 things. How do you provide your values? And you have to be conscious of these. You have to be conscious of your values, and you have to be conscious of your attitude, because both of those things fall into a subconscious laziness that combine to crash into each other. So think about those 2 things. Attitude. You have an attitude of a mindset of abundance, or do you have a closed, limited mindset? I am, I can, I will, or I don't know if I can, or I only did this much. It's not a no, it's a not yet. If you're failing at something, you just haven't yet found the answer. Or is it, I can't do that? You got to get up and go, I'm going to, I am, I will. And then you add being a good, kind human being and caring about other people, equality, fairness, caring about humans because they're humans, and being conscious of all of that. Those 2 things, attitude and values, play together to be the first foundational aspect of leadership. I've got 5 more for you this week, so keep watching. Love you guys. Thanks for all you do. Be safe, be well, be strong. We'll talk to you soon.